Welcome back to the show, Junkies on 106.7 Fan. Don't forget, you can still get into the field, Junkies Poker Open at the Borgata. You just have to show up and register on site. We will be there tonight. We'll be hanging out at the Long Bar right around 8 p.m. tonight. So we would love to see you at the Borgata. Please join us for Junkies Poker Open. It happens tomorrow morning.
Did you just have a bathroom incident?
Well, I had a very weird incident in the bathroom. Okay, the bathroom's out in a lobby here of the building.
Were they
flooded? This condemned building.
Was there duty everywhere?
No, I walk because I have a squirrel bladder. I go to the bathroom all the time. Right. I walk into the bathroom, and out of the corner of my eye, I catch what appears to be just a figure standing on the left. Looks like a little kid, and I'm thinking I have to do a double take. Like, why is there a little kid just standing? He's in the corner where you can barely see him when you walk in, but it freaks you out because it's in your peripheral vision.
Wait a second. In the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Well, why don't you just
look?
So he's by the sink?
So I turn.
I mean, it's a small bathroom.
No, not by the sink. Not where you see him right when you walk in. You walk in, and there's a little nook, almost a corner, almost like a blind spot, where he's standing, and he's not saying a word, like the little kid from The Shining, just standing there with a blank stare on his face because his dad is dropping a deuce in the bathroom.
Awkward.
So I look down, and he's just giving me this blank, vacant stare.
Right.
And I think my heart skipped 2 or 3 beats.
Did you say hello?
I said, "You scared me."
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said. I looked at him and I said,
"Say that to a kid."
Because I said, "You scared cakes," because I wasn't expecting you to be there.
I honestly saw the same thing.
Were you freaked out? And he loves the Hokies. He has Hokie slippers and Hokie pajama pants on.
At first,
well, he
what
loves
crossed my mind,
loves
he
losers.
loves losers. Yes,
was Jerry Sandusky. That's the first thing that crossed my mind.
Well, yeah,
I
would leave. I would leave. I wouldn't pull my junk out and go. You never know. Kids could complain or something.
Well, no, there was a father in there too, though.
Right.
And so I was like, oh.
I get the dynamic.
You thought you were the Penn State assistant coach?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to have to do something.
Freaky.
Well, you better
Very
do
weird.
something if you actually saw something.
Very weird situation in the bathroom. I hope it never happens again.
Children of the cornhole.
You know, some people won't even.
scene.
They kid, but I think they won't even go in like an elevator with a kid. You know, no place like in a closed environment.
That's absurd.
Well, it is until a kid accuses you of something trifling. I'm at my house. You know me. I have a ritual. I take the silly jacuzzi bath around 5 p.m. every day. I get my magazine. Right now I'm reading Bob Ehrlich's book, Silly. I'll read my Steve Jobs book, my Rolling Stone, whatever it is. That's like clockwork. 5 o'clock, your boy, Bubbles, the Jets, the whole nine. Only thing missing is a cigar.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi.
But I make sure all the doors are locked.
Right.
I don't want any, because we have kids running around the house all the time. My kids will run in there and ask me some question.
Right.
Neighbor kid be there, see my silly, and I'm in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I
don't
mean?
want that to happen.
And my wife, she came in one time. She barged in, popped the door open, got her little lipstick or whatever, rolled out. I said, D, close the door. Yeah, I'm going to end up in prison.
I got to be careful, too, because I got 6, 7 girls in my house routinely.
Exactly.
You know, ages 8 to 11.
Are you aware of that and keep your door closed?
I got to.
Yeah, you have to be.
D comes in.
That's got to cut down on your sink visits.
Well, I mean, I can't do this. I can't do the sink.
Well, you know, they may ramp up at the Borgata. That's a strange sink, too. You're going to have strange this weekend. Strange porcelain.
Yeah, it's a
strange
possibility.
Sink.
Do you need? Well, you need.
Depends on how good the night goes.
Yeah.
Then you just celebrate in
If I'm
style.
up a few grand, then I'll celebrate.
As you
If
should.
I'm not, I'm just going to want to go to sleep.
Right, of course.
Right. Brett and I are going up. We're leaving right after, right? You're not going to do that whole scratch your head bit.
No, I stayed here last night till like 6 p.m. Just because I could hear you in my ear being like, come on, what are you doing?
That's right, because you guys are riding together.
Yes. Because his girl's coming up like tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then they're doing the Santa Claus bit, whatever they're doing.
Santa Con
bit. You're already regretting that, aren't you? Because you know the pictures are going to come out.
Yeah, I'm mainly regretting the pictures because they're going to be on Facebook and then someone will Photoshop. I mean, Photoshops came in yesterday of me on a reindeer. My big, giant, fat thighs.
I love the Photoshop.
Can I ask, it's probably a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. If my Easy Pass is in the car, but it's not affixed to the windshield, will it get scanned as I go through? Or do I have to hold it up like a nubber?
It's a coin flip. If you put it on your if you put it on your dash, you're fine. But if it's
in the glove compartment, you're finished.
If it's in a cup holder,
what are you talking about? Just put it up on top.
Just
but then
hold
it
it up.
slides all over the place.
No, I don't hold it. No, you jam it in between the windshield and your what is that thing called? Your dashboard. Mine's wedged in there.
So if I jam it in there,
and
then
never,
it's good.
I won't move it for 29 years.
Why don't you just hold it up?
Because I don't want to. Because I feel stupid.
He's
when I
that
do
lazy.
How many people do that?
No, I've done it
But
a
why don't you
million
just-
times. I just don't like doing it.
Why don't you wedge it in there and keep it there for the life of your car? Why would you ever move it? I have mine in there all the time, wedged in.
Well, why don't you just put it on your window with the little Velcro?
I'm gonna guess
Right.
if it's riding
That's
shotgun.
what makes the most sense.
If it's
Because I
riding
haven't even done that.
If it rides shotgun on my seat, the machine picks it up.
If it's riding shotgun,
If it's
No,
just
you're
riding
wrong.
their shotgun.
Well, you just got a
Depends.
$50
Depends.
speeding
You're
ticket.
wrong.
I
Go
did get
ahead
a speeding
and-
ticket.
Go
true.
ahead and
Hey.
snag another ticket.
why wouldn't you just shove it in between?
I
the
may do
windshield
that.
And the dashboard?
I have a lot of options here. Hold it,
I take it.
shove it,
It's
Right.
wedged in there.
Keep it in your back pocket.
Keep
and
it
see
in the
if
back
see if it
pocket.
registers.
strap it to the
Some of 'em-
roof of the car.
Some of them now are silly. A lot of them, the old school ones, you have to slow down to 15 miles per hour. Those are the worst ever. Then they have some where you can go like 30 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have some where you can literally go 70 miles an hour. You don't even slow down at all.
You think when I go onto the Jersey Turnpike, I'm not going about 65 to 70? I don't slow down for that. Not at all.
No, but some of them you kind of have to, and they want you to slow down to like 30. But these new ones that they're building now,
Right.
it's just, I don't even know how it picks it up. Click, 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 click. It's just getting them all. It's silly. I don't
Cha-ching.
even-
It's cha-ching in
I don't
it.
even know how much they're charging us. I have
Who
no
knows?
idea. What is it,
You get a statement every month, but who looks at that?
who looks at that?
Nobody.
I don't look at any mail ever. I never see the mail. The only thing I see is Rolling Stone and Sports Illustrated. That's all I see.
I know the Greenway is about $5 one way now
Yeah, they gouge you.
during the week.
Do you
but
ever ride that joint?
Hell no.
Are you going to need to
I
when
mean, I
we work
do
in
if I
Lanham?
have to. Not at all. Bypassing it. Going
What
up
is
to
your
Route-
round trip?
Going up to Route 28.
48 each way.
I'm not paying Mr. Greenway.
Well, it's not a round trip.
It's $10 round trip.
Your round trip is going to be about
96 miles, roughly.
Yeah.
Is it going to be
Every
toll-
day.
Thank God I got the Audi.
Is it going to be toll free? Because you're going away that's completely
No,
toll free.
I'll have the Tyson's toll.
Oh, so there's no way of getting around that.
Ship them.
I
I
Ship
mean,
your
is there?
chips.
Is there a way to get around the Tyson's toll?
I don't know.
You're the one that lives out there. I don't know.
I would have to go all the way to 66. I would
Not
have to take
doing
28
that.
to 66, go around that way.
Well, if you did the old airport trick where people go in
Oh,
and
I
don't
could
go
do
in there.
I could do the
You
airport
buy a
trick.
paper.
I could do that.
I'm getting a little bit of a panic.
Rolling the dice on that if you do it.
yeah.
I could do it. That's the one way to get out of it.
That's there was we talked about this on the
Well,
show.
the
There's
guys
an
that
article.
do it every day.
People do it every day. A lot of them actually get coffee.
You go get a
so
coffee,
it's legitimate.
get a
You get a
paper.
coffee, and then you take the airport
Joe
way
run.
You have your
from
receipt.
the Dulles Toll Road, so you avoid the tolls.
Correct.
I'm a little bit nervous about Lanham because I don't remember what we did. I know I have to have a paper delivered. That has to happen.
Right.
So I have to have my morning paper. There's no 7-Eleven anywhere near.
I mean, it's a ghost town around there. It's a big office and industrial area.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing.
You have to go over there by
where am I
where
gonna
Jerry's
get-
Seafood
Where am I
is.
going to get my Twinkies? Where am I going to get my morning?
Oh, you're in a full blown panic.
Where am I going to have my breakfast food?
Why don't you get it at Kensington? Don't you have one in Kensington?
Dude.
So when you leave your house, you get to the Kensington 7-Eleven.
But inconvenient.
Okay.
The way I go.
I know this is a crazy concept. Why don't you go to a Giant or a Safeway or a Harris Teeter and buy 100 Twinkies and 100 Red Bulls and
You
just
know what?
bring them from home?
This is why Cake started up his own business.
Yes.
Because it was inconvenient.
right.
Remember how inconvenient it was when we were in Lanham? And Cakes ended up, he was buying for everybody.
It's called being an entrepreneur.
Cakes had a locker
Well,
full
Cakes' convenience store has to make a
You might
comeback.
have to bring
But
it
it's
back.
not that inconvenient if you
Version
follow what
2.0.
Cakes is saying. Like Jason brings his breakfast in the mornings. I bring my breakfast in the morning.
Oh, it'd be much
You don't
cheaper.
have to go to
That's-
7-Eleven. You're in a
I'm in a
7-Eleven box.
I'm in a morning box.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
isn't there one in Kensington?
Not the way I go.
So you just divert. You leave early, divert, go to 7-Eleven, spend 5 minutes there.
You
Takes
don't
extra-
understand.
your
Where
trip
I
is
go,
shortened
I'm
by
coming up
5 minutes
Beach
to
Drive.
Lanham
I would
anyway.
have to go right on Connecticut. It takes me to wrong. I'm tilted when I ever have to go. I always want to go
Okay.
on the way.
But my-
It's not on the way.
But it's
That's
10.
a bit-
Okay, let's say it's 10 minutes round trip.
10 minutes.
It's
Imagine-
a shorter trip to Lanham here for you. You'll get to Lanham a lot faster than getting to Fairfax.
It's a major
You're
inconvenience.
a monkey tilts
It's a
right
major
now.
inconvenience. If I was on my way, sure, I would go. Now, the downside of that also is 4:30 when I leave, the paper's not there. That's a wasted trip.
There is a place that you can go. It's not too far from the new station.
Where
Now, you might get carjacked.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing.
But
Neighborhood shady
it's right
over
off of
there.
Lanham Severn. It's right off of Lanham Severn. 7-Eleven
What
right
is
there.
it, a 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
So when I come off...
So you'll take the Beltway
50,
exit there, and then hit the 7-Eleven, and then go the back way to the studio.
Correct.
I take the Beltway exit to what?
You take the
You just
450
take
exit.
the 450 exit. It's right there. You get off. It's right down the left.
Oh, I'll definitely die there.
There's,
You can go to
there's apartments there. It's right near the New Carrollton Metro.
Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's,
or you could just go to where like the McDonald's is
Where?
in Lanham.
What's what he's talking about over by 450?
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's a 7-Eleven right there.
Yeah.
Now, you might die when you get out of your car.
Yeah, I'm not tough enough for that neighborhood.
Yeah, you'll probably get stabbed
I
or shot.
just have sucker written all over.
7 to 193.
All right, hold on.
Yes, sir.
7 to 193. Route 7 to 1.
Georgetown Pike. Going to take you right up to the Beltway. No toll.
That's true. I could do that. That's a long. I mean, Route 7, a lot of lights. Pain in the ass. Georgetown Pike is a windy snake road.
You'll die on
in the
that
middle
in the morning.
at 4:30 in the morning, probably a lot of deer darting out.
You'll die on that because you'll be driving fast. Some deer dart in front of you.
Yeah.
Some car.
I think that would take me longer.
How much is it? How much is it going to cost you? The toll.
I don't know what the Tyson's toll is. Is it $1? $1.25?
I have no idea. By the way, speaking of Prince George's County, did any of you guys see the footage of Jack Johnson going to his sentencing yesterday?
I
didn't
just saw
see
a
the
picture.
footage.
I saw a picture of it.
What a sham that was. Jack Johnson, who last time I checked, pretty able-bodied guy, okay, gets around pretty well. They have video of him walking in and out of the courthouse with a cane, okay, with a Big Daddy cane, and his legal defense team trying to say that he has early onset symptoms of Parkinson's
Okay.
to try to make it, try to have a sympathetic judge, reduce his sentence.
Right.
And the prosecutor said, well, all the same symptoms he's exhibiting are symptoms of alcoholism as well. So you're grasping. So he's walking in with a cane. He's got part of his entourage, grabbing him by the arm and making him look like this feeble, just broken down old man. And it was the most transparent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wasn't there a mobster that was
and the
legendary?
judge laughed at it and gave him 7 years.
Which I thought was actually kind of light.
Oh,
for
you got
what he
7
did.
years?
Yeah.
But wasn't there a mobster that walked around like he was crazy all the time in the bathrobe?
Yes.
Remember
I don't
that?
remember his name.
Because he was trying to act like he was crazy?
Right.
Could you pull up that audio? I know it's old, but can you pull up the audio of Johnson telling his wife to stick the money in her panties?
Yeah. She's like, they're at the door. They're banging down the door right
And then you hear
now.
it flushing
What do I
down
do with
the
the
toilet.
money?
Brett,
He's
can
like,
you pull that
he's
up?
like,
It's butt funny.
Put it in your panties and walk out of the house.
It's butt funny.
I was watching.
Did he
this,
say
like,
her panties or he said her
No.
bra?
No,
Panties.
panties. It's
He said
hilarious.
panties?
It's
he
so
said,
funny.
put it right down by the silly and walk out of the house.
Just put it in your panties and walk out.
What are they going to do? Search your panties?
Brad, you got to pull that for me.
See if you can find that. Let's go to Jay in Springfield while he's looking for it. Jay, what's up?
Hey, Keith.
What's up?
Hey, Jones. How you doing?
What's up?
Doing great.
That toll, that Easy Pass won't work if you're sitting it on your seat. I just took a busload of guys up to the Borgata for a bachelor party, and I missed one of the tolls, and the owner of the bus called me and said he got a $25 fine on top of the $4 toll.
Man, I don't want to roll those dice. I've already got to ship 50 to Moco.
I know it's Farish's car, but put it on the Velcro.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
I don't have any Velcro. I would have to go to Home Depot and buy Velcro. That is not on the itinerary. Not doing that.
Not today, you're not.
By the
But
way,
when you
the,
get the Easy Pass, usually it comes with
Yeah, but you need Velcro on your windshield
Right.
to affix
No,
the
it
Easy
comes with
Pass.
both.
No, it should come
Comes
with
with
it,
both.
and you stick it on. You probably just peel
I think
it
that's
off.
on my wife's car then. I
Right.
need more Velcro.
By the way, the Bad Beat Jackpot's bigger than it's ever been in the history of Atlantic City.
Why are you grasping?
What is it
you
now?
know you're not going to hit it.
It's like 460-some thousand.
So sick. Did you find the audio or no?
I mean, it's a long clip. I
right.
gotta go through it.
Maybe we'll play it when we come
You
back.
got to make sure there are curses or something?
No, I mean, it's just like the audio is
It's fun funny, though.
yeah, it's 6
I love
minutes.
it.
Can we-
6
can we-
minutes long.
Can we play some of it when we come back, and we'll do a little EP? Does that sound good?
Sure.
What's your lead on the EP?
Let me see. Do you want to talk about the model that walked into the propeller?
Yes.
It's a terrible story.
I think it's kind of funny. All right, we'll talk about that. Don't go anywhere.